So exactly. So like with me, with Reverse Harem, I stumbled across it. So before I got into being a bookstagrammer and stuff, I literally would search my Kindle with whatever I wanted, stepbrother romance or bully romance or sweet romance, high school, college, whatever. I would just search it. And so like the first books I found that were our age, I had no clue. Like it says a little note, like this is our age. Okay. Like I didn't even think to Google it. So it's like, and then you're reading it, and that's like, I was surprised myself because I did not think that I would like something like that, but I didn't know it would be that. So like reading a book and the writer's doing such a good job where all of a sudden you're like, well, I like that guy. Oh, I like that guy. And now I like this guy. How is she going to choose? I don't want her to choose. I want all of them. And then you realize that's what the book is. And you're like, I like this.
Exactly. What was your first reverse harem?
I don't remember exactly which one it was. I know Wayward Sons.
Oh, I love that one.
Yes, by it was Angela Lawson, right?
I think it's Angel Lawson, right?
Angel. Let me double check. Yeah, Angel. Sorry, Angel Lawson. And that one, because that one's very, I would call that a sweet romance.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the sweeter reverse harems, especially for contemporary.
Yeah. So I think that one I was just looking for like a high school romance, and that's when I stumbled across that one. But then I read The Void by Crowley, and who else? She co-wrote that with Raven Kennedy. Yeah.
Oh, and that's been on my TBR forever.
I love, okay, so then that will jump us into our book because that's why I love like paranormal stuff too, because there's no rules. It's a different world. It's a different universe. So like if reverse harem's a thing there or bonds are a thing there, it can be a thing there. What's okay there is not okay here. It's fine, So like that's why I loved The Void so much, because I was like, again,
it's more believable.
Yeah.
It's easier to suspend disbelief.
Yeah, and it's okay there. Like no one's judging that character. No one's, slut shaming or anything, you know. So that's what I'm not always paranormal reader, but I do like that it can be anything.
I think the only paranormal non-RH that I really read is like Zodiac Academy. Otherwise, like for me, like with because I'm very picky with paranormal, it like has to be reverse harem. I don't know why, it just is. Because I'm not like a huge, but my first reverse harem was paranormal. It was Wicked Gods by Michelle Hercules, and like I stumbled upon it as an Audible. Like I had a migraine. I was done with podcasts. I was like, I just need something. And I quickly just did like the most random Google search. I have no idea how I came across it, bought it, and I was like sucked into this world. And then like maybe partway through I was like, okay, let me Google reverse harem, because this is for me, it was like multiple point of view, and it was bully too. So I was like, I hadn't read any of this. This was all new to me, like all of it. And I was like, okay, I'm here for this. And I really enjoyed it. I ended up messaging her because there was only one on Audible, and she was like, oh, the rest are on Kindle. And then I just kind of stumbled upon the indie world in her group because I wanted to message her, just like, see like where are the other books on Audible. And that's just how I like got into the Facebook world and discovered this whole magical world of books and indie authors and authors that talk to you and respond to your message on Audible. Like, how cool.
It's awesome to have that connection to somebody.
Indie authors with just something special. It's just the whole different thing.
I agree. Well, and that's like me with just even like the whole book, and it is the indie world, but like with the whole, like I love that I can post something, and then if they love it, will respond, thank you, I love this so much, and they're grateful for their fans. They're just like, I love, and we surprise them too, which I love that I can make somebody's day by just liking something that they wrote, which it's like, well, like you're the boss, you're the one that wrote this, but like they're just so thankful for us, and I'm so thankful for them. Like I'm just like, and I feel like such a suck up sometimes, like on like the Jay Bree site, because I'm always like, thank you, but I'm like, really, thank you, like I'm so happy I stumbled across like Hannaford Prep, and a couple of times I'm like, I'm not interested. It was the covers. I judge by the cover sometimes. And I was like, no, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. And then finally I was like, I'm going to read this. I read like the whole first series like in 4 days, one book each. And that's hard when you have two small children to do.
Yeah.
So it's like, thank you.
I agree. And especially when, like, I think Hannaford's one that so many people go back to, like, when you can take a bully romance and with that stabby and bloody and call it a comfort read, that's like really something special.
Right.
Yeah. When I discovered it, like all the books were up but to the end. So I read the first 3 like pretty fast. The first one with Bully, I can like sometimes I like speed read through the first one because I'm like, oh, I get really anxious. But not with that one. With like the Bully, I was just so invested, and the bullying was just different. Like it wasn't hard to read. It was like digestible. You know, so I'm the same way. Like I'm over here thinking them constantly.